Well, I did mention the issues that Josh T has been having. Of course, the attack on him by Ravage using the shirt of Kuro to choke him at Rise for Glory. Which is a message from Ravage towards Kuro. Of course, Kuro, a mentor for Josh T. And I find it interesting that Fenech would go after Josh T here, because I'm sure that Fenech maybe is sending a message towards Kuro that he's coming back for that APC World Championship. As now you see Fenech coming right back. Wonderfully done there by Josh T to move out of the way. Wonderfully done, leapfrogs over and again, and now what an arm drag! Taking the former champion to his limits as the kick out comes in. Oh, there we go. The absolute duel of speed is what we're witnessing between Josh T and Joseph Fenech Jr. Well, Fenech back up to his feet. Josh T back up to his. Pushed away there by Fenech, and Fenech going straight onto Josh T. Absolute disrespect, a slap given right back. He's not going to be taking it. Wonderfully done there. He's going to have a big challenge ahead of him. Well, Fenech is dangerous enough without being ticked off. And considering the fact that he's back here for the first time since losing his world championship to his most bitter of rivals, he's going to be ticked off as hell. About to be even more, but a kick out comes in from Fenech. Jackpot right back up to his feet. He's got to stay on top of things. You can't give Fenech any room to breathe. As much of a vile human being as he is, he's still definitely one of the best that France has to offer. And you see they're using those ropes, abusing those ropes more like. Josh T in the danger zone as Fenech flies through. And again, Fenech running into those ropes to throw himself through onto Josh T and taking out the entire first two rows. And now you see why, one of the reasons why this man was a dominant APC world champion. You see referee Alex Schneider trying to somehow gain back control of the chaos here. His count at 5 already. I think Fenech is going to relax and take the count-out victory after having completely driven Josh T through the entire first two rows. Josh T with immense difficulty finding his way back to the ring, and Fenech just giving a sly smile. Almost like he's excited about all the punishment that he's going to put Josh T through. Now we know that Fenech is one of those people that's going to beat on anybody less experienced, anybody weaker than him. You see they're talking down to Josh as Josh looks up at him. Fenech enjoys causing not just physical pain, but emotional pain, mental pain. You hear the fans here at Jenny making their thoughts very clear. Josh T doing the same, not with words, but with one hell of a loogie. Defiant as ever is the young man. And that defiance may just prove to be the poison that takes him down, but instead, Josh T comes up with an incredible counter. Fenech holding on to his back. Maybe even more rage going through him than pain as he gets right back onto Josh T. But what a boot. What a cyclone boot straight to the head. Fenech taken down. And Josh T now has a moment to recuperate. You see all the damage that's been done through Fenech. Especially Josh T, who's had very rough past few months. Maybe this is the first step for Josh T, not just back onto the right track, but to catapult himself even further beyond. Catapulting is exactly what Fenech is gonna be trying to do here. But instead, Josh T finds two massive boots, taking him right back down onto the knee. Here comes Josh. What a combination there, ending with that neck breaker. A chance here, get on the cover, make yourself a star, a cover here maybe for the win, but a kick out. A kick out by Fenech. And just imagine, after all the tribulations that he's had for the past months, what would it do for this young man's career if he were to say, I just pinned a former APC world champion? A springboard to greater things, and a springboard that he may well still be able to take. They're trying to get the hook in, but instead Fenech uses his size. Definitely got mass here on Josh T. Enziguri right back up, and then he takes Josh down, head going through the turnbuckle. Fenech now looking to catapult himself, and instead he gets waylaid! Absolutely waylaid by Josh T. Maybe a night of miracles for Josh T. Oh, but Fenech collapses. I don't know, maybe if it's instinct or if his body just gave up on him there. Well, Josh T, he's standing around. Get on the cover. Referee Alex Schneider checking if Fenech can continue. I think Josh T allowing him that courtesy. But I think now that courtesy's settled, Josh T sees his opportunity. Fenech countering here. Back and forth. Lifted up by Josh T, but instead, a kick there, the high kick ducked under by Fenech. Fenech into those ropes, coming right back with that cutter. And with that, I think he's just completely torn Josh's chances apart. The cannonball to send Fenech to the victory, but a kick out by Josh T. The shoulder comes up. And while the fans are chanting APC, you look at Fenech, his gaze lost in the distance. Maybe his thoughts racing, maybe doubt settling in. I mean, after he lost that championship, for him to be away for 5 months, you have to wonder what all went through his head. Maybe doubting himself here is Fenech. Maybe, just maybe, he feels the danger that is Josh T, a danger that he's going to put to an end there with that DDT. Instead, Josh maybe here to kick out by Fenech. Took too much time. Fenech now has Josh T, throws him over, lands on his feet. Maybe an opportunity, jackpot here. Fenech on his feet, blow, weaved, ducked away, and here comes a cutter! What a cutter there! And you call it jackpot? Jackpot indeed! And this boy is about to get rich. Josh with that kick. Fenech taken down. The victory of his career here, but a kick out by Fenech. The shoulder comes up, and you see Josh more so in disbelief than anything. Tired, exhausted, in pain. But these are the moments where he has to grit his teeth. These are the moments where he has to stay on top of things, stay on top of Fenech. And I think he sees the end quickly approaching. For the third time of asking, and for the third time a counter by Fenech, rolled up here by Josh T, maybe for the win, but a kick out by Fenech again. It's just the speed with which these two react is well and truly unbelievable. Super kick there to the face. Both feet coming up. Fenech has him, and he plants him. Puts him down once and for all. Fenech returns with a victory on his side.